Don't threaten any country just because you can.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Master.
Because this is so ugly. It's bullying and it's ugly. It's cowardly.
Yes, it is, Master.
It is cowardly. It's not heroism. It's not even bullying. It's cowardly.
Yes.
Yeah.
For your own interest or for anything that you use a killing tactic or threatening tactic. This is below dignity. Low west of the law.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
right, Master.
It's low life, I would call it. Anyone would engage in such tactics unnecessarily or because of their own personal interest or ego or for their country, whatever, is never going to do well. They are all cowards and low life. I dare say that to their face. They have to change. They must change. Otherwise, hell will change them forever. They will never get out of hell if they don't change because of the big karma of killing so many innocents and all this suffering that they inflict upon others. Oh, they will have it millionfold and forever and non-stop in hell. I know all that. Even if they don't know that, I want to tell them it is real. Hell is real. And nobody should put themselves into a position to suffer in hell. They should avoid that. All of them could avoid it. Life is short, but hell is forever. Hell is long. Life is short here on the planet, but hell is long. And it could be forever long. That's all I want to say. Oh, God, I hope they will change. Otherwise, my God, they would never get out of hell. These warmongers. Okay, any more questions? No ideas?
I have a question on COVID, Master.
Tell me.
Previously, we learned that worthy people are protected from COVID.
Yeah.
But then earlier you mentioned that heaven's agents even get COVID. How can COVID have the right to infect these worthy people?
Just like why Jesus has to be crucified.
Yes.
Oh,
It's their job. They have to pay, that's all.
Yes, Master.
yes, Master.
You see, if you're virtuous and you are spiritual practitioners, for example, like the COVID chief told you about my disciples, then you're okay. But if you came down from another world, like heaven, and you came down to help others, that's different because you interfere with many people's karma. Thus, you will be punished by the negative power. That's the difference.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Master.
It's not because heaven's people are not virtuous. It's just because they came down specially to interfere, to help others, to help the humans, to lessen their pain and sorrow of any kind. It's just the same as Jesus. He's the great master, of course. It's different, even more different. That's why he was punished even more, because the karma of others will rub off on you. You have to take some, or take a lot, in order for others to be elevated. You understand now?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Even if you are a virtuous soldier, you never did anything wrong. But if you go into the battle, you might get wounded or die.
That's
Yes,
right.
Master.
Yes, Master.
There was one book about a person who was a 7-day Adventist from Cosby. His wife and son were with us at the Friends for Eternity.
Yes,
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 right,
Master.
Master.
The story is about a soldier who is a 7-day Adventist.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Anyway, he's very strong in faith. He observed the Sabbath. He didn't want to work on the Sabbath and he was exempt. And in the battle, he didn't want to be a soldier to kill. He just wanted to be a paramedic, to heal, to help.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
So he carried down almost the whole battalion, the whole army, unit, without being harmed, even though the enemy was there.
Right.
And they had this advantage. That's why most of them were wounded, and he had to carry them one by one down the cliff, in a dangerous battlefield
Oh.
with a disadvantage in the combat already for his army. But he wasn't harmed, of course. But later, somewhere else, he was wounded. It's very lucky that he was very little wounded.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
So these agents are one of them that I know he got COVID, and some, even the whole family got also. But they have to bear it.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Yes, Master.
The Buddha, they tried to assassinate.
Yes.
And many Sikh gurus were killed, harmed, or murdered for preaching the gospel of heaven.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Jesus was nailed for doing nothing bad.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Yes, Master.
It's a karma, it's a price to pay. If everything's so good, then this world is the heaven already.
Yes. Right, Master.
This is the world of Maya, of devils. And heavenly people, masters, they came down at their own risk. They sacrificed everything to help some who need help, who really want help, who sincerely want to go home.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
So there is a difference here. Nobody is exempt. Nobody is exempt when you come down to this world to help elevate the people on this planet, or even all sentient beings, not just humans alone, all people. This world is not ours. That's why.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
So if you do anything in this world, the chances are you might have trouble, or be wounded, killed, or sick. Anything can happen to you.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Otherwise, this person is like a top doctor. How can he not even protect his family from COVID?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
You cannot always protect yourself 100%. There's always some crack somewhere.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, but I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. I'm proud and admire and respect and worship all the masters and all the heavenly beings, and all the saints and all the bodhisattvas who ever came down to this hellish planet to help even just one soul to liberate.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
They knew what awaited them. Not that they don't know. Just like if you are a soldier, you have ground combat, face to face, you know you might get killed or wounded.
Yes.
You
Yes.
cannot say you don't know.
That's right, Master.
You are trained for that, and you have been trained to fight with fake enemies at home already, so that you know how to react with the enemy in real time, in the real battle.
Yes.
Yes,
Right.
Master.
So you cannot say you don't know. Even while training, some soldiers get injured or killed or die because the training may be too harsh also.
Yes, that's right.
Like if you train for the Navy SEAL, for example,
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, one of the guy died.
Oh.
Some others gave up or were exhausted or wounded or something. Accidents do happen.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Or the harsh training could be beyond your physical endurance, even if you're an athlete already.
Yes,
Yes.
that's true.
This is the thing. In this physical world, you can't just predict anything. And you can't just do anything helping others scot-free.
Yes.
Yes.
Some people say for every good deed, there's always a punishment, something like that. Or good people always have bad things happen to them.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
Yes.
They're talking. But it's not just talking. It does happen like that. Because we are in the enemy field.
Right.
We are in the enemy area. And no matter how much you are protected, chances are you might be uncovered.
All right,
Yes.
Master.
And especially if you work openly, like the masters, then, of course, anything could happen.
Yes, Master.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
yes.
Many secret agents are working to help the world, but it doesn't mean they won't get hurt because they are not in heaven anymore. They have some power, but this world also has the power to hurt them.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
And also the karma. If you have somebody like criminal, you might have the same sentence or similar inflicted on you.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Even though you feel sorry for that criminal and he say he repents and all that, you want to help him, the court will not want to hear that. The judge doesn't want to hear that. He will still sentence you.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Maybe less. But still, you cannot go scot-free helping a criminal.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Even if it's a criminal already repenting and promise to change.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
right, Master.
Are you satisfied with my answer or it's too abstract, no?
No, I understand. Thank you, Master.
Okay. Any more questions, love? Afterthoughts or anything?
No one
No,
has
Master.
any more
No,
questions, Master.
It's good. Okay. It's just for all of you. If you have some question, you have to already think of the counter question, counter answer beforehand.
Okay, Master. Yes, Master.
You have to think of that subject. That could be something else to it, or nuance or something behind it.
All right, okay, Master.
Yes, Master.
You have to prepare. so that we can talk. It's not just me talking.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
I thank you for the respect anyway, but I like to have a conversation.
Yes, Master.
Okay, if not, then maybe we broke the record. No idea. It has a little bit more time now, eh?
Yes.
I did not hope to break the record today. I don't feel all that well these days,
Oh.
but I don't want to make you worry, and I cannot just abandon my work. So I feel well or not well, if I can do it, I still do.
Thank you,
Thank
Master.
you, Master.
I will still answer your questions so that the world may be a little bit more enlightened, more educated, and maybe changing their hearts to help themselves, not to talk about helping other innocents that they might have caused harm and sorrow to it.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
The first thing is to help themselves so that they won't go to hell. For example, these warmongers, if they don't change, they will go to hell and suffer endlessly. I cannot emphasize that enough. Of course, they don't see hell, they don't practice spiritually, they don't know heaven and anything. But at least they have their faith, they left behind teachings from Jesus or from their saints. They should understand that it's all real. Heavens are real, hells are real.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
And stop their wicked ambition to harm themselves, first of all, and then stop harming other bystanders and innocents or the so-called enemies.
Yes, Master.
Yes,
All right,
Master.
Master.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Thank you,
Master.
Master. Thank you so
Master.
much.
Thanks for your questions, and thanks for listening, and thanks for your help. I cannot emphasize enough, you are helping. Even the kitchen who help cook for you, I also thank them. The people who blow the leaves in your yard, who clean the yard, or supply you with equipment to work, or food, I thank them all. They are also our team,
Yes, Master.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
We thank them also.
and they will have a lot of blessings. Anyway, I still thank them, and I thank God for sending them to help the world. I thank God for sending you also.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you,
Master.
You're welcome, welcome, welcome. We're working together. You don't no need to thank me, actually. So, thank God, eh? Just thank God.
Thank
Okay,
God.
huh?
Yes, okay, Master.
Yes.
God inspired us to do all this, and God blesses us. God fuels us with all this benevolent energy and enthusiasm to work to help others. So we have to thank God all the time.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Without God, without heaven's help, we cannot do anything, even if we have talent.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Okay, we talk again some other time.
All right,
Thank you,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Take care,
Thank
Master.
you. Thank
You
you,
take care.
Master.
God bless.
God bless,
God
Master.
bless,
Master.
Master.
God protect, Master.
Take care, okay?